Drake isn't just a rapper. He's a force, a formula, a cheat code. When he touches a track, it turns to gold. Streams go up. Charts get cracked. The internet lights up. And everyone, from legends to rising stars, wants a piece of that magic. Right now, even Kanye West, the self-proclaimed genius and one of the biggest icons in hip-hop history, is saying it loud and clear. He wants to do an album with Drake. Think about that. Yee, the man who helped shape the sound of the 2000s and 2010s, is reaching out to Drake in 2025 like a fan asking for a feature. That says everything. Kanye admitted it himself. He said he sent the intro of Bvlly to Drake first. He wanted Drake's voice to open the project. But Drizzy turned it down. Not with hate, not with a diss. He simply said, "I don't mean to spoil your dream." That one sentence hit hard. It was honest, maybe even a little sad. Kanye wanted to connect. Drake chose not to. But still, Ye believes a joint album will happen before it's all said and done. That's how much respect he has for Drake. That's how important Drake is to the culture. But Kanye isn't the only one chasing that Drake energy. DJ Khaled wanted him. Playboi Carti too. But neither one could lock it in. Carti, for example, was reportedly blocked by his evil twin, which fans are speculating could be someone close to him who doesn't get along with Drake. Maybe a stylistic clash, maybe behind-the-scenes drama. Whatever it is, it stopped the music from happening. And in hip-hop, that's rare. Because when the biggest hitmaker in the game is willing to get on a song, people usually bend over backwards to make it work, unless something serious is in the way. So the question is, why does everyone want Drake's feature so bad? The answer is simple, but also deep. Drake doesn't just make songs. He makes moments. When he jumps on a track, it doesn't just sound good, it becomes an event. Whether it's a slick verse on a trap beat, a smooth hook on an R&B banger, or even just a 12-second intro, his presence turns a song into a headline. Fans replay it. DJs spin it. TikTok dances pop up within hours. He's not just making music, he's setting trends. And it's not just about the charts. It's the cosign. When Drake features on your song, it's like he's giving you a stamp of approval. It tells the world you're someone worth watching. It pushes you into new fan bases. It opens doors that might have been locked before. That's why newer artists chase his name. And even veterans, guys who already have huge followings, still want that Drizzy touch. Because it brings a different kind of spotlight. A new wave of hype. Look at the stats. Almost every Drake feature goes viral. He's had collabs with Future, Lil Baby, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, Rihanna, and more. Each one carried its own moment. Even when he's not the lead artist, the songs chart high. People want to hear what Drake has to say. They want to hear how he slides into a beat. They want to quote his lines, meme his bars, and feel like they're part of something big. That's power. Real power. And let's not forget the versatility. Drake isn't boxed in. He can go melodic, emotional, aggressive, experimental. Whatever the vibe is, he adapts. That's what makes him such a valuable collaborator. He doesn't just drop a verse. He blends into the world of the song, then elevates it. That's why so many artists, across genres, want him. From hip-hop to Afrobeat to UK drill to Latin trap, he's shown he can move through styles like water. That kind of range is rare. But here's where it gets interesting. Drake doesn't say yes to everyone. He chooses carefully. Sometimes it's about the music. Other times it's about timing. And in some cases, it's about personal energy. That's why even someone like Kanye can get curved. Not because there's beef, but because Drake has to feel it. He has to believe the collab will hit. And maybe, when Ye sent that Bvlly intro, Drake just didn't feel it in that moment. Still, the respect is there. Kanye's still talking about Drake as someone he wants to build something with. And if those two ever lock in, the world will stop. Imagine a joint album with Ye's production and Drake's pen. It would break streaming records before the first song drops. Fans from two generations would collide. Old school Kanye fans, Day One Drake fans, new kids who just caught on. Everyone would tap in. It would be cultural history. But that dream might have to wait. Right now, Drake's in a different zone. He's picking his battles, dropping selective features, and focusing on legacy. He's not chasing numbers anymore. He is the number. People come to him. And when he does show up, it means something. That's why Ye is still holding on to the idea. He knows the impact would be massive. He knows Drake's name still carries that weight. And he knows that even though the door's closed now, it might open later. That's the thing about Drake. He's unpredictable. He might disappear for months, then drop a verse that breaks the internet. He might say no to a feature today and record one tomorrow. That's why everyone stays ready. Because when the call comes, it could change your career, or cement your legacy, or start a new chapter. At the end of the day, Drake's value in hip-hop goes beyond music. He represents consistency, strategy, cultural relevance. He doesn't just drop hits, he builds moments people remember. And that's what artists want. They don't just want a verse. They want the moment, the spark, the magic. So yes, you want an album. Khaled wanted a record. Carti tried.